Hey everyone, welcome to today's Big Brother Canada 8 updates and spoilers. Our house guest of the day is Carol Blust. Carol, thank you so much for the support. We could not do this without you, and we really appreciate it. So thank you again, and if you guys want to be house guest of the day like Carol, check out our Patreon link in the info box below. So I hope everybody is staying safe and healthy. When we left off yesterday, the house guests were still waiting to hear if there was going to be an eviction or not this week, because if you haven't already heard, Jamar was removed from the game and the house, and yeah, that's that. So Minley and Rianne are up on the block, and it seems like if they do have the eviction, Rianne would probably be staying unanimously. I don't see anybody really sticking their neck out for Minley. I don't think it's going to happen. But then again, there might not even be an eviction, so I feel like there's not going to be an eviction, but we'll get there. So Brooke, Sheldon, Maddie, and Rianne were chatting in the HOH room, and they were discussing some sort of confrontation that happened between Kyle and Hira. I didn't see this. I'm pretty sure that this happened while the feeds were down the other day, which is super annoying. But apparently it got quite heated, and they both said, like, I'm targeting you. And there was some talk of Kyle trying to provoke Hira to get a reaction out of him. Wow. Again? Is Kyle gonna get punished for this anyway? I mean, I'm not sure what exactly they meant by provoking him, so I don't know what exactly he was saying, but we've seen this pattern before. So, I mean, it's one thing if you're just kind of like pushing somebody's buttons, but it's another thing if you're actually like intentionally trying to get them to either hit you or like threaten you or something like that. So I don't know. But again, this must have happened while feeds were down. So then Brooke and Rianne were chatting alone, and Rianne asks Brooke, do you talk game with Kyle? And Brooke was like, I don't know. She says, I feel safe with Kyle. I don't think he would put me up on the block. She's working with him. But she says, I don't know who he would put up next to Hira. And she kind of implies that she would be nervous that, like, Kyle would go after Sheldon or something. They're all working together! So then Rianne says, yeah, it'd be kind of scary for you or me to take a shot at Kyle because he would probably try and blow up our games, and that would suck. Like, she doesn't think that Kyle is coming after either of them specifically, but they talk about how Kyle would probably get to them by going after people that they're close with. So Brooke is trying to play it off here like, oh yeah, Kyle might go after Sheldon, but we know those three are all working together with Vanessa. So I guess Brienne is trying to test the waters here to see what kind of response she would get if she targeted Kyle. Like, are you working with him? Are you close to him? Would you care? Would you support it? So, meanwhile, Maddie was talking to Sue, and they're wondering if Big Brother's going to throw a birthday party for Hira. Aw, I guess his birthday is today, Thursday, so happy birthday to him. And, yeah, Maddie asks Sue where she's at game-wise. That's a good question. I would love to know the answer to that. Sue says, I'm still trying to figure that out. She tells Maddie, oh, I feel like I can trust you and Rianne. Of course you're going to say that to the person you're talking, you know what I mean? Like, yeah. But anyway, I don't know who Sue's number one is at this point. I guess I would say Brooke. I think they're super tight, but I don't know what Sue actually has going on outside of, like, the alliance of 6. Because she's had that fake alliance with Jamar, Sheldon, Brooke, and Hira, but that's not really a thing anymore, so I don't know, and obviously it was fake to begin with, but I don't know what she has really locked down outside of the 6. If you guys know, leave it in the comments, because I would love to know, I guess. So, they agree that they both feel they can trust Sheldon. Obviously, he's really tight with Brooke. Maddie likes that Brooke and Sheldon are straight shooters, but she sees, like, they are very, very close, so, like, they're always going to be with each other first, right? Are they even straight shooters, though? They're lying to pretty much everyone. But, okay, they don't know that. So Maddie says, yeah, those are the types of players that I want to work with, the street shooters. So Sue and Maddie agree they want to talk more game with each other and potentially, like, work together moving forward. So then Kyle checks in with Vanessa in the Expedia Lounge, and he's letting her know, I've been having a lot of really great conversations with Maddie lately. She's saying that she wants to work with me, and she says that she's open to Hira being the target next week. She said, Rianne, not as much, because Rianne is pretty close to Hira, but Maddie is telling Kyle that she's okay with it. She's just placating Kyle, but Kyle thinks he's got this all wrapped up. So Kyle also lets Vanessa know, Maddie did bring up your name a few times, but also, like, if she is serious about working with me, she's got to know there's no way that she can go after you, because that's not going to fly. So he's also telling Vanessa, you're not really, like, her primary target right now, but your name is in the mix. You could be somebody who could go up on the block if Maddie wins HOH, but again, you wouldn't be the target. So Kyle says he's been working on redirecting her onto Hira. Hira would be the target. And again, Maddie is BSing him. So Vanessa tells Kyle what she's been up to, which is basically just trying to make sure that Carol doesn't quit, because she's been talking about it a lot again, and KVBS is saying we need Carol to stay as a number. We can't have her leave yet. So Vanessa's putting in the work, trying to get Carol to stay. Just let her go. Oh my God, I'm so over it. So Kyle says that he also was talking to Rianne, and he let her know an important little piece of information. Kyle went behind KVBS's back and told Rianne that she was the original target this week. So he's trying to make sure here that if Rianne wins HOH, she would put up Sheldon and Brooke and not Kyle and Vanessa. Damn. So again, we're seeing Kyle is trying to snake Sheldon and Brooke. So, I mean, you can't blame him, but still, damn. So Kyle's plan for next week, if he wins HOH, is to put up Hira and Angie, and obviously Hira's the target, and if necessary, John Luke would be the replacement nominee. Okay. I just don't know that I could handle a Kyle HOH. I don't know that I would survive it with everything going on, but we'll see. So KVBS, they're meeting in the HOH room, and they're going over their objectives here. So they're going to continue pushing for Maddie to potentially put up Chris and Hira if she wins the next HOH. But she, again, they say she might want to put Vanessa up. But if that does happen, they reassure Vanessa she does have the votes to stay. It would be really funny to watch Vanessa scramble up on the block, because she's a mess. And obviously they're saying they want somebody from their group to win, but they feel like they'd be okay if they don't, as long as Hira doesn't win. I don't know about that. I would love to see their shit blown up, because they think they have it all wrapped up right now. It would be so funny if, like, Hira won, or Maddie, or Rianne, and they make this big move, or even John Luke, and they make a big move here. It'd be hilarious. Or even Min Lee, if she is staying, you know, there might not even be an eviction. So, one last thing, it's Vanessa's job to keep dragging Carol along and make sure that she stays. Lucky Vanessa! Okay, so then the feeds went down before last night's show, and Big Brother actually tweeted that they're not going to be back until after tonight's episode airs. Thank you for telling us. Like, that is so nice to get that heads up. Thank you. Now, we're wondering, why are the feeds down? So, I don't think it's, like, because Carol left or anything like that. I'm thinking this means they told the house guests whether or not there's going to be an eviction this week. And my guess is that there will not be an eviction, because if there was, wouldn't they just turn the feeds back on? But if they told the house guests, hey, there's no eviction this week, they're not going to want us to know that yet. They want us to be, like, full of suspense watching the episode. So I'm guessing that means that there's no eviction this week, which is going to be pretty crazy, because now that means Min is still going to be in the house after everything that happened, after Sheldon put her up on the block, and it seemed like she would be going. So can you imagine if Min won HOH this week? Oh my God. So let me know who you're rooting for in the comments. And until tomorrow, much love.